Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications on future uploads. Hello everyone, Someone Bard here, or you can call me Sully. Well, it's time for me to review another movie that I saw in theaters, and lucky enough, I think this is my favorite movie of 2021. And it's mostly because I've been hyped up to it ever since it was announced. And, boy, I can't wait to talk about it and review it right here, right now. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of this new movie. It's time for the one movie of 2021 that I've been hyped up to see since it's been announced, and I'm glad to say it did not disappoint. From producer Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, and released 25 years after the original film and at 2 hours long, making it the longest Warner Bros. Animated film for theaters, Space Jam: A New Legacy, based on the 1996 movie Space Jam, written by Leo Bevinati, Steve Rudnick, Timothy Harris, and Herschel Weingrod. The story follows basketball star LeBron James, in a fictionalized take of his life, whose youngest son Dominic, or Dom, is more interested in playing a basketball video game that he created, rather than playing real basketball, which LeBron wants him to do, as he plans to send him to basketball camp, when Dom wants to go to an E3 video game design camp. But at Warner Bros., inside the studio's server, lies a virtual world known as the Serververse, where an algorithm, named Algorithm, is the ruler of the WB Serververse. And he has interest in LeBron James, and has the studio send an email to him to show an invention called Warner 3000, which digitally scans him into every Warner Bros. IP, making him the face of the studio. But LeBron rejects this in favor of his sporting career, while Dom likes it. Angered at his father for not letting him be himself, Dom runs off and enters the WB server room, where the Warner 3000 takes him and LeBron into the Serververse. With LG keeping Dom as hostage, he makes a deal with LeBron in a challenge of basketball, where if LeBron wins, LG lets his son go, and if LeBron loses, LG keeps him in the Serververse forever. So LG sends him to Toon World, where the Looney Tunes reside, yet only Bugs Bunny lives there, as all his Toon friends have left to other worlds in the Serververse, and he stayed behind. Soon LeBron and Bugs get together to form a basketball team, and travel through the Serververse to locate and bring back the Looney Tunes, in order to win the game for LeBron and Dom. Director Malcolm D. Lee has made it a very enjoyable and fun-filled movie that, in most respects, is better than the original, with fun characters, a nicely done story, great effects, and great animation. Despite it following similar story beats as the original film, there are a handful of elements that make the plot a lot more entertaining, and I love it for that. With the various worlds similar to Kingdom Hearts, getting the characters together similar to the 2011 Muppet movie, going into a virtual world similar to Ready Player One, having animated characters in both 2D and 3D similar to the second SpongeBob movie, and it being a crossover film similar to all these. Though the original does have its problems, yet I still enjoy it regardless, this one manages to have better story points, better setups and payoffs, and consequences than the original film. Plus, Lola Bunny's redesign looks great, and Zendaya voicing her is a nice one. Throw in lots of Warner Bros. IP, higher stakes than the original, colorful and grand visuals, a great mix of live action and animation, both 2D and 3D, fun references to the classic Looney Tunes, and a fun amount of humor here and there. It's definitely worth the wait and worth the watch, and an amazing time for those who love the original Space Jam, basketball, Warner Bros., and the Looney Tunes. So today I'm giving this movie a rating of 3.5 stars. And that is it. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or Twitter, support me on Patreon, and until next time for a new video. Well, since I'm in a good mood today, I figured I'd get you hyped up for what I have planned very soon. Earlier this year, I mentioned something about doing something special later this year, and that would be that I'm planning on doing a whole month's worth of videos in December, 31 total. I'm not exactly going to say what it is, but rest assured you, it'll be something good. So, stay tuned for that, and see you next time for more videos on this channel.